September 17, 2016, and the Union de Vecinos, the tenants union, and various activist groups are organizing today. Here at the corners of Whittier Boulevard and Boyle, the groups are organizing to protest displacement and art washing. Today, they are directing their action against Beverly Hills art dealers and speculative landowners who are trying to rebrand this area as an arts district. Today, we will hear a bit about what the residents say this is costing them. Families coming out to show their support today. Some footage of this, the UTA one. This is actually the largest of the galleries that is coming in. It's actually so large that all of them are pretty much shaking in their boots right now at the predatory nature of this one. So take that, take that in mind when we consider just the size of this and what it represents. Macaron here. So yeah, what's crazy about the UTA space, I should probably say before I sign off on this, is that this space basically, they're already saying they're not going to use it really as a gallery, even though they're calling it an art space, but that it's basically going to be open twice a week for about 4 hours a day in order to teach, Hollywood celebrities to appreciate art. So basically, they're just buying over a huge tract of industrial land, which used to be jobs until recently, in order to make a placeholder for people from Hollywood. It's basically going to be an addict for Beverly Hills, arts lawyers. So keep that in mind. And again, the size of it has all of the galleries within the area on mission shaking in their boots that they might not survive because of it. Very interesting place that we're at right now in this struggle.
Boyle Heights, porque van a construir un parque para el distrito de arte. Quiere decir que todos que están al otro lado del río, del centro, van a empezar y comprar aquí y rentar aquí. Boyle Heights es una atracción para turismo.
No.
Nosotros no somos una atracción de turismo. Aquí somos gente que vivimos aquí. Jugamos aquí, trabajamos aquí. Y por eso, todo problema con los parques que van a construir abajo y con la reconstrucción del puente nos va a afectarnos mucho. So the reason with the problem with the 6th Street Bridge is that they're building a park and access to connect it to the arts district. That means people from downtown are going to be coming here to buy up property. are coming here to live in our homes. And we are not a tourist attraction. Boyle Heights is not for sale. So we are seeing this force of gentrification move along this way. Then we've got the galleries. ¿Quién ha ido a los galerías? Who has been to see the galleries? ¿Qué trae los galerías? What do the galleries bring with them?
Desplazamiento.
Desplazamiento. Again, because we are seeing property owners buy up and doing land speculation, buying up the area and raising rents and harassing tenants to get out. One of the things that we have seen here is there was a laundromat here. That's one of the reasons why we chose to be here today. Una de las razones que estamos aquí hoy es porque de la lavandería.
¿De cuáles son?
Size D. Y es que y no han reemplazado. So mucha gente por más de un año está pidiendo otra lavandería. People in this community have been looking for a lavandería to be replaced. And we want a lavandería. We don't want a 7-Eleven. We don't want an organic coffee shop that's only going to cause more prices to rise and for us to get out. So that is the reason why we chose to start the march here. La razón que empezamos con la marcha aquí es porque no queremos un 7-Eleven, no queremos otra tienda que no sirve en la comunidad, por ejemplo un café orgánico que simplemente va a forzar los precios a subir y que va a desplazarnos más. El plan para nosotros es vamos a marchar hasta Soto. Vamos a pasar por Carnitas, Michoacán. ¿Quién sabe qué pasó con Carnitas, Michoacán? Who knows what happened to Carnitas, Michoacán?
¡Se vendió!
Se vendió, se cerró. ¿Qué va a pasar allá?
Panda Express.
Panda Express. También perdimos un centro nutricional de madres. ¿Por qué? Porque el dueño aumentó la renta, no podían pagar la renta y se cerró. Esto es un servicio muy importante para la comunidad. The other reason is we go along this route, we will see a mother's nutritional center that was closed because the rent was jacked up by the new owner and they couldn't afford to keep their business open. And that is a service that is very much needed in this community. As we walk along and march along Soto, we're going to go to First Street. Along First Street, you will see all of the developments, the vacant lots of the MTA. Vamos a pasar por la calle Primero y vamos a ver todos los terrenos vacíos del MTA. Y no están necesariamente construyendo cosas para nosotros, and they're not necessarily building things that will serve our needs. Then we will stop at the police station. Why is the police station important for us? ¿Por qué vamos a parar enfrente de la estación de la policía? Para ver que estamos unidos y también queremos que el abuso contra nuestros jóvenes pare. Porque este es un problema muy grande. También ellos son un esfuerzo de desplazamiento en nuestra comunidad. The police is also a force of displacement in our community. We will then go across the street to the City Hall of Boyle Heights, where we want to send a message to our council people and to Mayor Garcetti that we need laws to stop the displacement. We need laws to stop harassment of tenants across the city. Después de visitamos la policía, vamos a pararnos enfrente de City Hall y vamos a comunicar al alcalde y los concejales que queremos leyes a parar el desplazamiento y parar el hostigamiento de los inquilinos. Y después de eso vamos a terminar, seguimos marchando la calle Primero hasta las galerías. Y con las galerías vamos a servirles ellos una noticia de desalojo. Then we're going to continue to march and end up in front of the galleries and serve them an eviction notice to let them know that they're not welcome in our community because of the displacement that they're bringing. We are not against art. We are not against culture. We are rich in that in Boyle Heights. No estamos contra arte ni cultura. Estamos muy ricos en eso en esta comunidad. Pero la galería es otra fuerza de desplazamiento, por eso vamos a terminar ella. Se puede
Sí, se puede.
¿Se puede?
Sí, se puede.
Ok, so que vamos a hacer es vamos a cruzar la calle.
So here we are in front of the Hollands block, where the families are being harassed by the new owner, Brian Neiman, and where they have displaced our grocery from the area. All around us, if you go in a 360-degree spin around us, there is displacement. So this is why we're starting from here. This is a perfect corner to show where artwashing and encroachment is really starting to cost our residents. Here in this building just over to the left, the residents here have been fighting eviction from some time by the new speculative landowner Brian Neiman, who has been telling the new incoming residents and prospective renters that it is his hopes that he can move out all of the Mexicans there in order to move in artists exclusively, hinting at white artists. And all the while, he has been caught up in litigation to evict these people. He has been advertising rental space in Craigslist, branding this area as the Boyle Heights Art District. Now, on the bottom floor, he has already forced out the grocery there, and it looks like they are starting to make over that space in order to extend what seems to be a small little art space just over to the right of that now vacant retail space, to make a gallery across that first floor. You know, people protesting, you know, right in front of a building that most likely the entire floor is going to be taken over in order to make a, you know, little shabby gallery space. We're right in front of Carnitas Michoacan number 3, which was shut down, recently displaced in order to make a Panda Express here right across from another shopping center. Right here you could see the area where the mother's center, the nutritional center, was displaced from because of raising rents. So you can see, you know, where that place is in our community. But again, as we've said all along, the nutritional centers are one of these essential, necessary things that, you know, we need in the community. And if places like this with a lot of backing, a lot of support can't make it in these areas, that says something, says a lot about, you know, how rents are starting to hike in this area. Let's go and follow along with our community today as we have this action in defense of our community, raising awareness about the displacement that's, you know, happening. You know, I quoted today that there were 73 people who have been displaced in this area as it's starting to be redesigned, redeveloped, re-envisioned as an arts district by outside people. But I was told today that they're fighting for another 5 people in this neighborhood, another 5 homes in this area. So, you know, the cycle of displacement is just speeding up here. Okay, so here's the group. They're going to continue marching on to the other locations, and we're just going to, you know, join in this protest and, you know, energy and action. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great videos out there covering this event. But
hell yeah, keep fighting.
Exactly, we're going to keep fighting. We're not giving up, and you know, we're going to, you know, keep on this action until we finally see, you know, till we actually see legislation, you know, come into action that helps protect our working class families from violent displacement here in Boyle Heights. Okay, good evening, everyone.